The topic is very simple. It's lightweighting. You must have seen, children going to school with those heavy bags. And what do you feel about them carrying those heavy bags and going? And by the end of the day, they are tired. And similarly, you see a child going with a very light bag to school. So he's more energetic. So I'm just giving you an example of why this becomes an important topic. So let's not take only the child. Somewhere in 1950s, when ships used to take cargo, they used to take it in crates, in baggages, in bags, big gunny bags. And the ships used to be very large. And they used to carry, it used to be slow. It was not very efficient. So it used to take a lot of time for traveling across countries. So what happened to that? There was a design for containers. So these containers made a big difference where there was standardization and lightweight that happened on these containers. Now let's go to, some more. Let's take the coal industry. So whenever you have a coal energy sector where coal is required, so you go near the coal where coal is mined and you create a big plant to create energy. So now what has happened? Now solar has come in where it is distributed. And you will see that there is distribution of energy which is happening. And you also see the recent, let's take the war for example. Earlier when you used to have a very armored vehicle, very strong vehicles, armored tanks, you used to feel that you are very powerful. These are armored tanks. But now who is winning the war? It is the drones which are lighter and which is winning the war. So what I wanted to convey to you is that the full world is going towards the lightweighting stage. So every extra kg, so same thing is happening with cars, that every extra kg in a vehicle is not just weight, it's fuel, it's cost, and it's carbon. I just want to take you to some of the global trends, how the vehicles have increased the weight. So this will give you a perspective of why lightweighting is not only important, but it's become very critical nowadays. So somewhere when the vehicle building started across the world, the weight of the vehicle was somewhere around 500, 600 kgs. Then there was the war which happened. And during war, a lot of alloys came into, the planes used to have different alloys. The vehicles were being built using these alloys. Then the Germans felt that they need more power, more luxury in the car. So they started adding more and more steel into the vehicle. So it started increasing the weight of the vehicle. And recently what the trend is, that with electrification, the battery weight and all that weight is so high that the weight has further increased. So the average weight of a vehicle, even for an electric vehicle, is more than 2 tons. So this is the trend that is happening globally. And India is not different. If you see in India, similar trend you can see. So as the vehicles are becoming more luxurious, more safety features are being added, or electrification is happening. Like full morning we were talking about the EV. But with the EV drive, also the weight of the vehicle keeps on increasing. So what is the solution for all this? So is that it's not only that you should do lightweighting, but it has become very critical that each of the components that you manufacture is also made into lightweight products. So I'll just give you some of the facts. The global lightweight material is USD 64 billion by 2027, CAGR of more than 6%. The second line is important. Lightweight materials can reduce the vehicle weight by 20 to 30%, and leading to fuel improvement of 15 to 25%. So all the things we talked in the morning session regarding sustainability and carbon neutral. So these are this is one of the steps by which you can look at how you can reduce the carbon footprint. So I'm not going into details, but these are some of the actual facts which are there in the market. I'll just give you a brief about Autodynamics. We came in the market, this is a very new company. Many of you must have not heard it. It's a new company where we wanted to bring some technology, and it's a pure Indian company. And we got the lightweighting technology and we started working on lightweighting. So I'm not going into details because it is lightweighting. It can be applied to any industry. And we basically work with 3 sectors: automotive, medical, and industrial. These are some of our customers. Why I wanted to show you this was that in a short span of hardly around 8 years, we got vendor code from all these customers. So normally, all the OEMs have a trend that you should reduce your vendors, that you should, sort of consolidate your vendors and reduce the number of vendors. But we, because of the technology that we have, we were able to get vendor code with all these customers. I'm not going through all these certifications. We have all the automotive certifications. We also have some patents in whatever we have developed. I wanted to show you this slide purely for the innovation that we did, and also for getting an award from the Government of India for the best MSME award. So how do we achieve this lightweighting? So there are some few ways by which we do. I'll take you through some examples so that you have an idea of what it is to be done. So for lightweighting, what you can do, you can look at how you design. Some speakers in the morning session did mention about how design can be used. Second is material, and third is the manufacturing technology. This is just an example of one product. This is the front-end module where you will see that it is fixed inside the vehicle, and it is being supplied to all these 3 vehicles. This is one of the first lightweighting project that we did for the OEMs. So many of you who are driving vehicles, you wouldn't have seen these products, but actually all these products are there in the vehicle. This is just to give you an idea how exactly the design can be used. This is the project that we did for Sumo, Tata Sumo rear footstep. So if you see the number of parts which are used in the rear footstep, you will see 2 aluminum structures, you have some brackets, then there are some metal brackets, another 2 parts. So we redesigned the whole thing and made it into one part. So this is one of the ways in which you can integrate parts and do the lightweighting. And in this process, we also shifted from, metal to plastics. These are some of the electric vehicles. Many of the vehicles, for example, these are parts which are going for the battery. Components in punch and tamor. So these are some of the electric vehicles which actually holds the cells. So these parts are also made by us. These are some electric top covers, battery top covers. Initially it was in metal, and then it was changed to plastics. These are some more electric top covers, again for all the OEMs, where the original design is actually in metal. We redesigned and we made it into plastics. This is for the solar roof, where this is a vehicle in Netherlands which is electric cum solar. So for the solar roof, we have made some products which reduce the weight of the vehicle to to fix the solar panel on that. Some more glimpses of some parts for ASZIP. You can see the weight reduction that we have achieved. More than 52% of weight reduction on one of the parts. Then for Maruti, 32%. Mahindra Trio, around 33% weight saving. For Tata Signa trucks, again around 40 to 48% weight saving. Tata Winger, then Altroz, then TUV 300 footstep. So these are all just examples to tell you how we can reduce weight. So just to conclude on this, the future of mobility will not be measured in horsepower, but it will be measured in kg saved. So strength does not come from heaviness, but from optimized design, fit to use material and smart manufacturing technology. So I have not gone into details about the technologies that we use, but I can always discuss with all of you all. So thank you. This is my short presentation, as I told you. So it's for lightweighting, so the presentation also remained light.